sign up and it said, give me your real estate license. And I went, wait a minute, he didn't say anything about you had to have a real estate license. What am I going to do now? I don't have a real estate license. Well, what are we here for? Networking. Can we partner up with somebody? So I immediately got on the phone and my partner said, yeah, here you go. Use his real estate license and, now I'm on. So you will have to have a license to use the program and sign up, or you'll have to partner up with somebody who does have a license, and you have to have a decent relationship with them, because the first thing they're going to think is, if you're out there cold calling and I'm on the do not call list and you make me lose my license, I'm going to be in big trouble. So, you've got basically what I'm doing with Agent 24/7 Pro is I'm farming lists of people who have land, and I'm giving it the information to a company that has postcards, yellow postcards. They mail out to people, so there's nothing about emails that are, you're not opting out and all that problem. We're not calling the people up, so there's no do not call list issue. It goes out on a postcard, and if people are interested, they're going to email back, or they're going to call back, or email, because the information will be on the card. And then, if they're serious, they're knocking at your door. If they're not, they're throwing the card away. Now, one of the things that you can do before you get to the point where you're using this in conjunction with a mailer is you can use something like Craigslist, because if there's property on Craigslist, which there is, they're going to have an email right on Craigslist to email back to them, or a phone number so you can call them back. Again, this is a way to start off, and you can work with people on a commission basis to go out there and start looking for these different deals and start getting back to these people for the land and just start making some offers. Basically, Jack offers about 25% of the saleable value. So if you see a property out there for $10,000 and the people say, well, yeah, I'm offering it for $10,000 on Craigslist, but this thing's really worth $20,000. If it was worth $20,000, it wouldn't be on Craigslist. It'd be sold by now, right? So I basically would start 75% minus 10,000. 10,000 minus 75%, get you down to 2,500. That'd be my offer. And that's basically Jack's offer. He'll go somewhere between 25 and 50%, but no higher. If you start going too high, you're going to end up with a whole bunch of properties you can't get rid of. Okay? So you got to be careful about that.
Two questions on what you're saying.
Yes.
So this one was clarification of what this site is, and then what you were just saying as far as you're talking about. I thought you were talking about the commission to your buddy person for 25% of the sale value, but is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is the actual purchase price that you would purchase the property. If you see it on Craigslist for $10,000, and you're going, well, geez, what should I offer them? Well, if it's on Craigslist, it hasn't sold. Nobody's buying it, right? So it doesn't matter how much they say this property is worth and how much they discount it for. It's on Craigslist. It's not sold. Everything in the world is only worth the sale price. Doesn't matter what the appraisers say. Doesn't matter what the realtors say. Doesn't matter what the owner says. Whatever it sells for, basically that's what it was worth or would have sold. So if it's $10,000, I'm going to say, okay, I'll offer them 75% of the $10,000. So $10,000 minus 75% is $2,500. That's where I'd start. Most of the time they're going to go, see you later. But you're looking for the few that say, yeah, I'm in a desperate situation, I need to get rid of this thing, whatever. This Derek that was on there had some people, they offered a couple $100 for a property, and they said, yeah, okay, we'll take up the $100. In fact, we got this other property over here, you want to buy that? And they looked at it and said, no. He said, it's only a couple $100. I said, no, we just don't want it. I'll give it to you. Will you just take it? I guess so.
So this is a listing of properties.
That happens.
Which
So this, Agent 24/7 Pro, is actually two things. It's a way to farm lots of different things or look at a specific property. Okay, so when you're farming, you can farm for foreclosure properties, you can farm for commercial properties, you can farm for raw land. This is a farming tool to get leads. $20 a month. Now you will have to pay a little bit extra depending on what you do, and they have a gold membership and the silver and all that kind of stuff, and you can work your way up. Yes,
so Dan, you mean it actually happens that a 10,000 property you could buy for 2,500?
See that again?
You mean it actually really happens that a 10,000 property you could buy for 2,500?
Yeah,
That's the numbers game, like you said.
Yeah.
They're not all
Just
going to
keep
go
on
for that.
trying.
1 in 100 maybe, that's all you need.
Oh, so but you have to try 100 times then.
You
Yeah,
may,
that's
but you
what-
may have 10 that all will say yes, and the other 90 will.
I see.
It's a
Okay.
total numbers game.
Really?
Like Carm said, a total numbers game. And that's why Jack Bosch spends most of his time doing mailers, because he'll mail out thousands of postcards. And he doesn't want to spend time on Craigslist talking to people because it's too much of a waste of time. But the truth is, for people that want to learn the business, that want to get into this and figure out how things are done, it's a great thing for them to start off doing. So they learn how to negotiate, they learn how to make offers, they learn what possibilities are, and eventually they grow up to the point where they're doing all this stuff themselves, and they've got the programs they need, and they've got their own assistants now, and they're off and running, and away they go. You know?
I believe this charges you, I've checked into this, I believe this charges you like per so many to do, it's very expensive.
That's what I was saying, is that you can get over $20 a month really easy if you're not careful about what you're doing.
I was going to say, if anybody needs, like if they know where their land is they're looking for, let me know, I got access to several free programs. It's free to me, but it's...
Okay, so here's Kid's a realtor. He's telling you guys right now, if you need access or information, he's here.
Like a certain geographical area.
In a certain geographical
If you can
area.
define it, I can generate, as long as it's not a huge...
Is your,
It's
you want to give out your
a
phone
number
number?
company.
Give out your phone number.
455-3159.
805.
Best way is email me.
That's better.
The number is 455-3159. Or you can email me, Ken Sideris, KenSideris@gmail.com.
Yeah. I have pretty much on numerous states.
Yeah.
Just tell me where it is, and if I have it.
Most realtors have access to this information, and that's why if you want access like a realtor has, you're going to have a realtor's license to even get on here. This is really designed for realtors. Okay? And so the agreement that I made with my partner was, on this particular product, I'll pay for it, I'll use your license, but I don't think we should share this for the very reason that Ken mentioned, and that is they're going to charge you extra for different things that you do, and all of a sudden my credit card would start getting all kinds of charges for whatever he was doing. And I said, if it's only $20 a month and you want to sign up for it, I talked to the sales department already. They said, yes, we will give you multiple accounts. And I said, is it okay that they're in different credit card numbers and different names? And they said, they have to be because they're different accounts. And I said, great, this sounds good. We can make this work. So basically, I told my partner, if you want to use this program, then you should purchase it, because you're going to have added things to your credit card. I don't want to be putting my stuff in your credit card. You don't want to be putting stuff in mine. And that's trying to figure out who charged what. So in this case, I would separate it. In the other case, with the ultimate research tool for the tax liens for $3,000, you have to be, quote, a spouse or significant other. And it says on there that if they determine that you're not, they reserve the right to cancel your account at any time, and that's $3,000 you just lost. So I'd be real careful about that. Okay? That's all I'm saying. No more.